From the first base side, the young righty kicks and fires, and away we go from Melbourne. Misses with the ball inside to Willis. Was one of 4 Aces players that had 3 or more hits. Takes a called strike 1. 3-1 to Willis. Misses inside, ball 4. And the Aces leadoff man is aboard with a walk.
And a leadoff walk there for Willis will bring to the plate.
Benoit, the 19-year-old, fires in a strike. Count is even 1-1. 1-1 to George. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. 2-2 on George. Cracks it to the right. Lutz makes the grab easily at first, 1 away. Takes the first pitch, a called strike. The ABL hitting leaders in terms of runs driven in. Good pitch in for strike 2. 3-2. Galen skies it into right center. Kale, the right fielder, called off by the center fielder, failed to make the grab. It's with Colin Willis on first and 2 outs, and he smacks that one out to right. Nick Kale has some trouble, loses his footing, but comes in to make the grab. And Brandon Boudoir keeps the Melbourne Aces off the scoreboard in the top of the first.
Get a little bit of momentum after a tough night at the office for the Bandits.
First pitch to Andrew Campbell. Out to left, right at Chris Burke. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pittsburgh Pirates system has reached as high as AA. 3-0 in for a strike. 3-1.
Breath of fresh air facing a righty.
3-1. In there, strike 2. Tyler Beardsley gets back in the count and brings it full.
Tends to give away a little bit of the outer half, and he's got great power to left center.
3-2. Misses, ball 4. A close pitch, but a good eye from Bly Madris. He's down to first with 1 out.
And that's a good at-bat right there. He went deep into the count and just took a 2-seamer off the plate, slot again, and get back in the zone.
3-0 misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Nick Kale. Back-to-back walks here in the first. Brisbane Bandits quite patient at the plate. Jake Romanski is going to come out and have a quick chat with this pitcher. Getting back to his at-bat with Bly Madris. Count back even 1-1. 3-1. Misses for ball 4. And Tyler Beardsley has walked the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. Madris moves to third. Nick Kale to second. Donald Lutz now on first. 2-0. Fritz skies it to the right side. Colin Willis will chase it foul. Beardsley, the 16th round draft pick by the Minnesota Twins in 2016. Big swing and a miss from Fritz. Count is even 2-2. Possibility for 3 more on base. 2-2. Over the first baseman, Tom Shea into right field. Bly Madris scores from third. Everyone else holds up where they are. Dermot Fritz puts the Bandits on the board. It's 1-0. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Even a ball and a strike. Chopped foul. 1-2. Dangerous bats in the bottom half of the lineup. 1-2. Chop to the first baseman, Tom Shea. He'll just take it to the bag himself. A run scores, and the Bandits up 2-0 here in the first on the RBI ground out from Logan Wade. 3:44 for the Auckland Tuatara. Big swing and a miss. Tyler Beardsley to Jared Walker on the way. Grounded sharply foul. He's another one of those guys trying to find a landing spot for the 2021 season. Checks his swing, but goes around for strike 3. Walker not happy with home plate umpire Paul Latta. Pops it straight up. Out of play, foul. Big swing and a miss from Tom Shea. Brings the count back even. 2-2. Tom Shea cracks it out to right. Nick Kale can't get there. It bounces off the base of the wall. Damick Tom Shea into second. Damick doubles to lead off the second. And Gope takes a strike, 1-1. First African-born player to reach the majors.
Wow.
Good pitch in for a strike right there. Good pitch. Called strike 3. Gift and Gope punches out for the first out in the second.
Chance to see the replay right here. Just good action.
Big swing fouls it back to the screen, 1-1. With Dave McTomshay on second and 1 out in the second inning. Chases high. That's strike 2. January the 18th. 3-2 to Romanski. Cracked high to right. Kale coming in. Right fielder makes the grab on the run, 2 away. That the Aces have at their disposal. All 3 of them in the lineup today. Good fastball in for a strike.
The Melbourne franchise for a number of years as well, and part of the advanced scouting team for Team Australia. So it's so important to have a good backstop at the national level.
3-2. Sharply hit up the middle into center field. Tom Shea around third. He will score. Chris Burke, an RBI single. Aces have their first run of the game here in the second inning. Went 0 for 5 yesterday with 3 strikeouts. The only ace that did not get a hit.
Wow.
Cranks that out to center. Johnny Field going back. He turns around. That ball is gone. Jared Dale, a 2-run home run.
Best day on the tools yesterday, but he got a pitch up in the zone. And
Bidwan trying to keep it at a 1-run deficit. Big swing and a miss from Willis. Stat sheet are currently playing in the Australian Baseball League. Willis out to center field. Johnny Field, we'll see it drop in front of him. Colin Willis has his first hit of the day.
But sometimes you get to see international #1 picks. So the experience and exposure for these young men is tremendous for their careers. And obviously his stock value went up based on his performance.
George behind the count, 0-2. Willis going from first. George swings and misses, a 3-pitch strikeout for Brandon Bidwan. He strands the runner on first base, but the Aces do strike for 3 runs, capped off by the 2-run home run from Jared Dale. Brisbane tagged him for 2 runs on a hit and 3 walks. In for strike 2 to Ryan Battaglia. Already the 3rd full count he's had to come to, and he loses the catcher his 4th walk of the game already, Beardsley.
And Battaglia leads off for the wall.
Pops it foul. 1-1 in his last 10 games. Past Daryl George at third. Hard hit single. First 2 batters of the second reach for the Bandit. 2-0 on the Brisbane leadoff hitter. Cracked high and deep out to right field. Colin Willis ranging back. He's at the wall. Turns around. That ball is gone.
Whoa.
Or did it hit off the very base of the wall?
You can lose the ball very easily off the bat.
Now it's Bly Madris with the bases loaded and no outs. Again out to right field. Willis going back. He turns around. That one's off the wall. Battaglia scores from third, and just like that, we're tied again. It's 3-3 at second, at first, and at third. About as versatile as they can come.
Once again, another dynamic player.
Fouled off 1-2.
They will make you pay.
2-2 to Kale. Sharply hit, back up the middle, and Gope to Dale. Little stutter over to third. First not in time. Run comes home to score for the Bandits.
We get a chance to see. So ball's hit hard and comes off, and Gope feeds it to Dale. Slide to second base. So it's like he made the attempt to go to the bag.
First pitch in for a strike. A 1 rolled foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Talk about one of the most patient hitters in Major League Baseball, Joey Votto. Sharply hit to the right side. Scoring from third, Andrew Campbell. An RBI single from Donald Lutz. 5-3 Bandits in the second. Nick Kale moves up to second with Lutz now on first. It's the 7th man to hit this inning. Dermot Fritsch out to right, left center. That'll bounce off the wall. Kale scores from second. Donald Lutz being waved around as well. The throw is late. Dermot Fritsch, a 2 RBI double.
And to see the replay right here, you got to pitch middle in.
Drove in a run. It was the 2nd run of the game for Brisbane at the time. Beardsley in with a strike. Switch hitter batting from the left side, swings and misses. It's 2-2. Runner on second with just 1 out. Called strike 3. Wade frozen with the 2nd out.
Get a chance to see right here. He starts it in off the plate, but you see how that ball runs. He's now starting to establish that pitch on the inner half of the lefties.
First pitch to Walker, big swing and a miss for strike one.
This could be a playoff matchup if
Sharply hit to Dale at second. Over to first. Tyler Beardsley gets out of the second inning. Brandon Bedouin goes 2 innings. He surrenders 3 runs on 4 hits with a couple of strikeouts.
He's got command of 3 pitches. Sneaky velocity. He sits at a lazy 93 sink.
Childs was the pitching coach. Blake Galen high and deep out to right. Kale going back at the wall. He leaps. That ball is gone. Blake Galen, his 5th home run of the season, a solo shot to lead off the top of the 3rd.
Get a chance to see just middle of the plate. And
tell you what, Delman Young now, the 10-year big leaguer, fouls the first pitch off. Last played in the big leagues 2015 with the Baltimore Orioles. Misses, it's 1-2. 0-2 on Delman Young. He chases for strike 3. Really good at bat there for Matt Hart.
Take your foot off the accelerator in this lineup. They force you to work. They work deep in the count, and when you get behind the count,
big swing and a miss. 1-2. Hardy is 1-2. Big swing and a miss from Tom Shea. It ticks into the glove of Battaglia. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Player makeup. Once again, a plus hitter at the plate. Tell you what, as a hitter, it's always tough to adjust to different looks. You know, and sometimes even third time around when a guy's
starting rotation. Nakamura as well has been used in both roles.
Players are quick to make mental adjustments.
3-2 misses. The league's leader in walks has another. And Gope draws his 13th free pass of the season down to first with 2 outs. Not even a third of the way through this contest. Good fastball into Romanski for strike 1. To the right side, Jared Walker.
Ooh.
Over it, kicks off of his glove, and Romanski will reach first. 2 on with 2 outs now for the Aces. Burke sends the first pitch out to left. Madris going back. He's at the wall. He leaps up. And that ball is gone. Paul Gonzalez, we have a tie game at 7-7 in the 3rd.
Talked about this young man's talent. He gets a pitch out over the...
Jared Dale. It's the youngsters getting it done today for the Aces.
And that's what I said. That's what it's so... The other promising side.
1-1 on Jared Dale. Make it 1-2. 2-2 to Dale. Good pitch in for strike 3. Matt Hardy deletes Jared Dale. Saw the first 4 reach. In the bottom of the 2nd, Beardsley back out on the mound.
And you can sense that, good pitch right there too. You can sense now he's going, all right, guys.
He's just over the 70 pitch mark. Doesn't even have an out in the 3rd. Freezes Ryan Battaglia. Called strike 3. His 3rd strikeout of the game.
Good late moving. Get a chance to see called strike 3 right here. And it's a lot of late action on that 2.
This is a put up 7 and kept him in this one. Johnny Field pops it straight up. Out of play into the stands, a little bit of a bobble. Swing and a miss, 1-2. He's up over 70, getting close to 80 pitches. Though he loses Johnny Field, that's his 5th walk of the game.
And that's what D-Sam McGraw will want to see, if he can keep it down in the team.
Campbell, the designated hitter. Takes a strike. Pop foul. Evens the count at 2-2. Sharply hit into left center field. Field hustling around second, digging for 3rd. In sliding, the ball gets away from George. A single from Andrew Campbell puts runners on the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brisbane go ahead right on 3rd base. Tap foul. 0-1 on the left fielder. Chop to the first baseman. Tom Shea steps in the bag, goes to second. Not in time. He gets the out, but a run comes home to score. Bandits back on top, 8-7 in the 3rd. Nick Cale 0 for 1 today. He was scored twice, reached on a walk in the first and a fielder's choice in the second. Big swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
It's always a bonus for any manager.
Cale goes chasing on the pitch low, and Tyler Beardsley limits Brisbane to 1 run, though the Bandits back on top. 3-0 to Willis. In for a strike. He's only made 4 starts. Three-two misses high ball 4. Colin Willis draws his second walk of the game, and for the 3rd time today reaches base.
Yeah, good at bat by Willis right there, and showed a lot of patience.
Good pitch in for a strike. To the right side, Walker into shallow right, makes the grab. 1 away. Sent back to the screen. 0-1. Dodgers came back to win that game. Called a strike. Count is full, 3-2. Swings at the elevated fastball. Matt Hardy sets down Blake Galen for the second out here in the 4th. Obviously hit that grand slam yesterday. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Delman not afraid to swing early in the MVP of the American League Championship Series in 2012. He hammers that out to right field. Nick Cale back. Oi, that one is gone. Delman Young, a 2-run home run.
If you look at that pitch right there, that's down and in.
Aces take it right back. Now it's Dave McTomshay at the plate. Big swing and miss from Tomshay, now behind in the count 0-2. Headed that way here. Cale coming in, the right fielder. But it's Jared Walker, the second baseman, in shallow right field to make the grab and get Matt Hardy out of the 4th. But hey, guess what? Aces took the lead back.
Days and long nights, but tell you what, they do a great job, and they're a credit to the organization. Great, another big, tall, left-handed arm in a tough arm slot, and he does. He comes from your ear hole, and tell you what.
Good pitch in for a strike quickly, 0-2. Kennedy, long time in the Atlanta Braves system, sends down Donald Lutz on 3 pitches. First out of the 4th. The young Dodgers prospect.
It's intimidating, particularly when you got guys of this stature. Ooh, got him on the foot.
Dermot Fritsch will take first base. Good hustle down to the bag. 26 years old. Native of Melbourne. Fires in a... Hammered into center field. A base hit. Has 146 of them. Just 12 behind Mark Hamburger's 158. 1-1. Quickly 1-2. Good fastball there from Kennedy. And in talking with John Diebel,
It was a big lefty out of Perth who had a very successful career in the big leagues with very similar stature in Graham Lloyd. We'll get a chance to see right now, once again, tough location.
2 on, 2 out for the Bandits. And it's the catcher Ryan Battaglia. Takes a called strike.
Tap into that knowledge base.
Called strike 3. John Kennedy freezes Ryan Battaglia. Does not agree with the call.
David's got to work with pitch counts with his Brewers prospects.
Jams and Gope inside. He knows, yep, I went around. We're even 2-2. He's been tagged for 6 runs, 3 of them earned. 2 strike to, and Gope misses high ball 4. Draws the second walk of the game. Down to first base.
Here once again in Gope, another patient at bat, and
good pitch in for a strike. Even 1-1. Waits the pitch from Hardy. Comes inside and catches Romansky. That'll put 2 on with no outs for Chris Burke. Holland, his 8th appearance of the season. In for a strike, 3-1. Back to the screen. We'll bring the count full 3-2. Payoff pitch. Misses high, ball 4. And the bases are now loaded with no outs for Jared Dale. Lutz giving chase into foul territory, though he'll run out of room. And Gope on third, Romansky on second, Burke on first. Called strike 2. Foul on the 1-2. Big swing and a miss from Jared Dale. Can't catch up to the elevated fastball for the first out here in the 5th inning. Now it's Colin Willis, who has reached base in all 3 of his trips to the plate. Walked in the first, singled in the second, walked and scored in the 4th, takes a called strike. Fouled back quickly 0-2. Sam Holland, a good job of getting ahead here to the Aces batters. 1-2. Rocketed to right field, sinking into the glove of Nick Cale quickly. Fires in a bullet to home plate. Great throw from the right fielder to hold a runner at third base. And an important second out. He still has a batter to get through. George takes a first pitch strike. Good fastball. Fouled off to the right. Holland, the 2-strike pitch. George out to left field. Right at Bly Madris, though, and a fantastic job from Sam Holland to strand the bases loaded. Here in the top of the 5th, he keeps it at a 1-run ball game. Takes a strike, 2-1. The Rays, Indians, Twins, and Cubs sends it out to center field. Blake Galen has it for the first out. Flight out in the first, singled and scored in the second, singled in the third. So he's 2 for 3 today. Takes a called strike. He's trending upwards after a slow start to the season. Shallow left field, and Gope out into a dive. He can't get there. Make it a 3-hit day for Andrew Campbell. It's Bly Madris. Takes a called strike. He walked and scored in the first. Bly Madris, hard hit out to center field. Blake Galen going back. He's at the warning track. Makes the grab at the base of the wall. First out, or second out, pardon, here in the 5th inning.
Walscott, so you see the secondary right there. He breaks to the bag. Let's see if you see the catch.
Called a strike, 3-1. Really good battle here. Counts full now to Blake Galen. Stranding the bases loaded in the 5th. Popped high to the left side. Dermot Fritsch, the third baseman, makes the grab. 1 away. Crushed a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. Ooh. Smacks the ball up the middle.
He's so dangerous, and that's what I said for a big man.
And 1 out, takes a called strike. And quickly, Tom Shade behind in the count, 0-2. He's taken a lot of big hacks in this series already.
You know, and that's the thing that doesn't show up on the stat line. Is the guy in front of you is hitting 4 and change and getting quality pitches.
Gift and Gope, we take another look at that. Blown by Tom Shea, couldn't catch up. And for a strike. Tap to the left. Fritz charges. He can't corral it cleanly. And Gope aboard with 2 outs. 3-0 on Romansky with the aforementioned Burke on deck. Misses Romansky a 4-pitch walk to load the bases for the 19-year-old Philadelphia Phillies prospect. Young and Gope Romansky have the bases loaded. Burke fouls it back to the screen. Burke cracks it out to right. Dutton coming in. He makes the grab. And for the second straight inning, Sam Holland strands the bases loaded. The Aces cannot score. Nick Cale, the starting right fielder, now behind the plate. Takes the first pitch a strike. Swings and misses, 0-2. He swings and misses a half-hearted attempt. Kennedy sends Kale down on strikes for the first out in the 6th.
To see the pitch right here, and just good, tough location.
Lefty on lefty, Donald Lutz was the first batter Kennedy faced when he entered the game in the 4th inning. Skied high, center of the diamond. Kennedy's going to get out of the way.
Oh.
Gifton Gopi slides. It's Daryl George to make the grab. Kennedy trying to make it the first 1-2-3 into the ball game. Dermot Fritsch fouls the first pitch off. He's had a good day at the plate. Kennedy only needed 8 pitches to get out of the 5th inning. And that's his 8th pitch right there. Dermot Fritsch down on strikes. John Kennedy, a 1-2-3 inning. New arm on the mound for the Brisbane Bandits. It's the lefty, Aaron Brown. And he's looked good this season. 2.53 ERA. Jared Dale dribbles the first pitch. Wade on the backhand, throws to first. In time! What a play from Logan Wade. We take another look.
You're trying to see right here, you see the play, and I'll tell you what, he made a tough play look easy. Comes up firing. Bang, bang, and
Colin Willis, the leadoff man, right fielder.
and I think it all comes down to efficiency.
To Willis. Big swing and a miss. 1-2.
Showcase your talents.
Lefty on lefty. Big swing and a miss. Colin Willis down on strikes for the second out here in the 7th.
You get a chance to see just good location. That's just
Aaron Brown, Dave Nelson, and Childs, you'd really like that. First pitch, good one in for a strike.
yeah, that's a good.
0-1 to George. Wow. Sharply hit, foul to the right side. Brown is 1-2 to Daryl George. Big swing and a miss. George down on strikes. It's a 1-2-3-7 for Aaron Brown. Punctuates it with a pair of strikeouts. I believe that'd be 27.
To make things even better.
So you go from one of the tallest lefties in the league. He's talked about a lot, the spin rate on the curveball from Josh Tolles. It's ridiculous. Right at Chris Burke in left field.
No, I tell you what, he's got an outstanding breaking ball.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Big swing and a miss, 1-1.
Has that unbelievable breaking ball.
Walker pops it foul. Big swing and a miss. Walker down on strikes for the second out.
We talked about location, and that's just good location when you just underneath the hands. It's so hard to lay off. He's always done the job, and Bandits could use his bat tonight.
Tolles has looked locked in the month of January. Dutton hits that hard out to right. Colin Willis drifting over. Moves back, makes the grab, and it's a 1-2-3-7 for Josh Tolles. He keeps the Brisbane Bandits off the board once more. Sam Holland and Aaron Brown for the Bandits. John Kennedy, Josh Tolles for the Aces. Phillies minor league system. Galen even in the count 2-2. A shame that he does have that big leaguer look. Galen sharply hit to the right side. 2-hit day for the center fielder.
When you look at his makeup, he's almost, remember, he was with Texas, Josh Hamilton.
Have a field day at that.
Well, there was one scheduled, obviously, in Sydney, but, you know.
Big swing and a miss from Delman, 1-2. Not afraid to throw it in the zone to Big Dell. 1-2. Chase is low. Good strikeout there from Aaron Brown. First out of the 8th.
Go to another level, and it's like a hard slider, and just Delman couldn't lay off. It is big. It's big, more mentally as well.
Gets away from Kale. Galen up to second base. Popped foul. A 1.84 ERA. Tom Shea down on strikes. Big strikeout there for the second out.
Just see how it's a tough power slider right there. Wow. And
Fouled back to the screen. 2-1. Brown's trying to keep it at just a run. In there for a strike.
A couple arms have come over from New South Wales or from Sydney.
Todd Van Steensel's been great. In there, called strike 3. Aaron Brown strands 2 runners on and keeps the Aces off the board again. This time it's in the 8th. The Aces bullpen has been good. Kennedy and Tolles combined for 4 scoreless. First pitch, in for a strike. A large part of 2019 in AAA with the Chicago Cubs affiliate in the Pacific Coast League, the Iowa Cubs. Anderson, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Johnny Field down. First out here in the 8th.
Try to fool you with the 2-seamer. That's old school 4-seamer.
2-0. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And Anderson right back in this one, even 2-2. One of the largest deals ever for a relief pitcher. Ooh. Loses the fastball to Campbell, and Andrew draws a 1-out walk. Bly Madris bats. Big swing. It's 1-1. 1-1. Big swing and a miss from Madris, 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh. Skips and gets away from Romanski. That's into the Bandits' dugout. Andrew Campbell on second base.
Or does he get the punch out?
Big pitch coming up, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bly Madris. Past the fastball. Important second out for Drew Anderson. We take another look at that pitch. Innings, it could be the only time he's used this weekend by the Aces.
And then that's where, like I said, with the Aces, where they're positioned.
2-1 on Nick Kale, the catcher. Back to the screen. 2-2. Is 2-2 to Nick Kale. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Drew Anderson strands a runner on second and gets 3 strikeouts to hold Brisbane off the scoreboard here in the 8th. We haven't seen any scoring since the 4th, and it's the veteran righty Ryan Searle on to pitch.
See if he can keep his Bandits in this ballgame.
Searle was really good, locked down a couple of saves in Melbourne last weekend. Starts Chris Burke off with a strike. Tipped, it's 0-2.
Really started, and it was, like you said, what Anderson's been able to do for the Aces. Good job right there.
Chris Burke drops it into left field. 3-hit game for the left fielder. He's aboard to lead off the 9th. 1-0 to Dale. Good pitch in for a strike. Dale showing bunt. Pops it up off the mound. Cat-like reflexes for Ryan Searle back over to first. Bunt attempt is unsuccessful.
Drag it down and is unable to get it down third base line. He pops it up. Certainly does a good job of bouncing off the mound, and let's see.
360 innings. Called a strike on Willis. 2-2 in there. Called a strike. Inside ball 4. Willis draws his 3rd walk of the game. Down to first base. Moves Burke up to second. And Darryl George to the plate. George sharply hit to the left side. Burke held up at third. Bases are loaded for Blake Galen. Good pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Back to the screen, 1-2. 1-2. High and deep out to center field. Johnny Field ranging back. Onto the warning track, he makes the grab. Chris Burke tags up from third. He'll come home to score. Sacrifice fly from Blake Galen. Makes it 10-8 here in the 9th. Has driven in now 20 runs this season. Skies it to the right side. Donald Lutz makes the grab in foul territory. 1-0 to Lutz. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2. Crack to left. Chris Burke has it. One away. First pitch, Fritz fouls it up. 0-1 on Fritz.
That's fair. So
Make it 0-2.
just build a $700 million retractable dome.
Anderson ahead on Fritz, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth punch out of the night for Drew Anderson.
Numbers have been outstanding. Get a chance to see just absolute heat. And
1-1 ball and a strike. Anderson to Wade. In, strike 2. Then quickly the Brisbane Bandits down to their final strike tonight. Anderson to Wade, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Drew Anderson punctuates his 2-out save with a strikeout, his 5th of the night. And the Melbourne Aces pick up a Game 2 victory over the Brisbane Bandits. Final score of 10-8.